Hey, what's up guys? Chillax here, welcome back to Tsukihime, piece of blue glass moon. I almost said glue glass moon. Blue glass moon. Last time in the main story, we left off at the very beginning of day 10, Blood Red Moon 1. So, I'm not gonna do a whole recap, but let's just hop into it. And then at the end of this, I'll probably go back and choose to go out at night instead of staying. Blood Red Moon 1. Did someone leave the window open? Maybe. I can hear birds chirping outside. A cool breeze brushes my cheek. Faint sunlight filters through my eyelids. I'm wrapped in a scene of warm, gentle hues. Greeted by the peaceful morning. I grab my glasses from the pillow without another thought. That's right. I must have fallen asleep after talking to Akiha. My joints are pretty dull, but I still feel better than I did last night. That's good.
Yosh.
I mutter to mentally prepare myself. It's time to wake up and face the morning. Yeah. Hi!
やっと起きたのこいつめ。
How's it going, Arkwind? What are you doing here? Except, yeah, we have a pretty blonde woman over us in bed. You know, it's when I open my eyes, I find myself facing Arkwood instead. I stare silently at her face. Every last thought has been banished from my mind. My brain's gone so blank it might as well be tofu. At this point, I've even forgotten how to breathe. Oh, that's not good. Seriously, what is even happening here? I don't know, man. All I know is that Arkwood is right in front of me. Yep. In my bedroom. At barely 9 in the morning. On my bed, still wearing her boots! The travesty!
Oh my.
Yeah, Arkwood, do you not realize, what this looks like?
嘘つき。また明日って約束したのに。
Okay, well, there were extenuating circumstances, okay? Her foul mood has dimmed the luster of her red eyes. Except it really hasn't. Oh, okay. At this proximity, I can appreciate every last detail. Her eyes are stunning. Whoa, maybe say that out loud and you'll get some brownie points. Arkwood stares at me with unblinking disapproval. She's really close to me right now. Yeah, it's 9 a.m. How long has she been here? Oh, no, she would have hid if someone came in, right? Close enough for me to notice the smoothness of her skin, to feel her breath and warmth against me. Yeah? Yeah, game? What we looking at, huh? The weight of her body pins me into the sheets. Martial artists call it a mount. Yeah, you're being mounted, alright.
ちょっと待ってくれ、アルクエイド。お前、なんで朝から俺の部屋にいる？
You didn't show up! She had to come see what was up. Even though I want to yell at her, I try my best to keep my voice to a whisper. It'd all be over for me if Hisui heard and came rushing in. Yeah. I don't know what all is going on, but I'm smart enough to know how bad that'd be.
とにかくどいてくれ。人の部屋に勝手に上がって眠ってる隙に馬乗りとか、真剣無視にも程がある。インベーダーか、お前は。
Maybe she does. You got a problem with that?
何よその態度。 私がこんなところにやってきたのは四季が約束を破ったからでしょ。
she makes a good point.
人を待たせておいて自分はずっと眠っているなんて一体どういうつもりなの？
I mean, well... Arkwood pouts and glares at me indignantly. That's right. I promised I'd meet her last night, and I broke that promise. The birds continue to chirp outside. Finally, the pieces start coming together. I understand why Arkwood is angry, but it isn't an excuse for all this. I mean, in her mind it is. That's all that really matters, right? You don't invade someone's room while they're asleep, especially when you can just rip into them later. The window was closed when I went to bed, but it's open now, so she must have come in through there. Yeah, probably.
約束を破ったんだから、そりゃ確かに俺が悪い。
Well...
そんなことで人の家に侵入するのはやりすぎだぞ。
I mean, doesn't it? No, I mean, it doesn't, but, you know, she's not exactly human and knows, you know, human law, really. Well, I mean, she does to a degree, but I don't know if she knows, well... I don't know.
ここ四季の家じゃないわ。
Well, I mean, it kinda is. Arkwood sets me straight.
それにね、本当は私もっと怒ってたんだから。
Oh, even more angry?
何時間も待ちぼうけで約束を保護にされたんだって気づいた時、自分でも驚くぐらい頭に血が上ったわ。
Yeah...
もう絶対にこのままじゃ済まさない。乗り込んでいって捕まえて四季の首根っこぐらい引きちぎってやる。波の言葉じゃ許さないからって。
I'm glad you didn't wring our neck. That wouldn't have been good for anyone.
あんなの経験したことのない精神状態だった。自分でも冷静になろうって思うんだけど、思えば思うほど頭にきちゃってどんどん熱が上がっていくの。
Okay, breaking into your house aside, this is actually good communication. Like in a realistic scenario, right? You know, she's communicating her feelings to you. You know, that's a good thing. I would say it's a good thing.
あなたへの文句だけで詰まった底なし沼にはまって暴れれば暴れるほど沼が広がっていくような気分、分かってもらえる？もう本当にどうにかなりそうでたまらなかったんだから。
Again, still mildly concerning, but good. Her scarlet eyes are brimming with anger, frustration, and indignation. Whatever she was feeling before, I'd wager it hasn't fully left.
ああ、確かにたまらないな、それは。
Yeah. I idly nod along, covertly brushing my fingers over my neck to make sure it's still intact. Yeah, like she didn't wring my neck while I was sleeping, right?
でしょ？それでもう我慢できなくなって忍び込んだんだけど、四季が眠ってるから待ってあげることにしたのよ。言い訳ぐらいは聞いてみたかったから。
And you decided to wait while hovering over us?
でも四季、なかなか起きないんだもん。やることもなかったし、しばらくあなたの寝顔を見てるしかなかった。
I mean, you could have... I don't know, does he have... Shiki, do you have books in your room? You could have, you could have read something or something. Yeah, you know, you didn't have to, like, crawl on top of us and stare us in the face.
四季の寝顔はね、怖いくらい静かだった。
Yeah, almost like he's dead.
死人のように眠っていて、もう起き上がることはないんじゃないかって不安になったくらい。
Yeah, that would be bad.
不安だったら起こしてくれればよかったのに。
Maybe she did. Maybe she tried that. Maybe, I don't know.
こっちはお前にいられる方がよっぽど不安だよ。
けど、起こすのももったいなくて。私、自分の眠っている姿は知らないけど、四季みたいに眠れるのなら幸せかもしれないなって。どうして四季はこんなに穏やかなんだろうってずっと考えながら見つめてた。
I guess that's reasonable. Like, okay.
そうしていたらね、あれだけ湧き上がっていた気持ちも収まって、その後に四季が目を覚ましたの。
That's good that your anger dissipated a bit. That's great. Good for us, at least.
それじゃあ夜から今までずっとそこにいたのか？
Well, she said she waited for hours. I'm going to assume that's at least, with her sense of time, probably, let's say 3 hours. So she's probably been here since like 1 a.m. maybe. Or let's see, probably a few minute travel time for her. It's like 1:02 a.m. perhaps.
何度か家の人がやってきたけど見つからないようにしておいたから大丈夫よ。
Okay, at least you have some common sense.
さっきも式を起こしに女の子が来たけど気に食わないから追い返しちゃった。
Okay. Arkwid gives a flippant chuckle. I assume you mean you used your eyes to influence her, right?
待て、追い返したって何を？
手荒な真似はしていないわ。ほら、前に吸血鬼には魅了の魔眼があるって言ったでしょ？
Yeah.
あの女の子には式はもう学校に行ったって暗示をかけたから私のことも記憶に残ってないよ。
Still kind of fucked up, but okay.
記憶に残ってないよってお前ね。
Yeah. Arkwid sure is pushy about some things, yeah. But I guess I should be thankful. She salvaged the situation for me in her own way. Yeah.
経緯はよくわかった。それと昨日のことはすまなかった、アルクエイド。その謝罪ってわけじゃないけど、俺は二度とお前との約束は破らない。約束する。
How can she trust you, though? Our eyes lock as I apologize.
反省してる？
Yes.
反省してる。何しろ後の報復が恐ろしいって今思い知ってる最中だ。
You know, maybe you should give explanation as to why you didn't show up. You know, the whole collapsing and limbs not working properly. You know, I feel like she would understand. At least a little bit. My hands go up in a show of surrender. Hands go up where? Last I checked, there's a bust in front of you. Smiling as though her earlier displeasure had evaporated into thin air, Arkwid gives me a satisfied nod. Okay, well, that's good. At last, she gets off me and the bed.
にしてもブーツでベッドに乗っかるなんて、シーツに足跡がついたら洗濯が大変だなとか思わないのか。
Yeah. I grumble as I sit up straight. Arkwid watches me crawl out of the bed from a few steps away.
あのさ、お前何してるの？
Maybe.
何って、式が着替えるのを待ってるんだけど。
And you're just gonna stand there and watch? Or, like, what's the deal here? Also, frick, I forgot. Damn it. I meant to... my face cam's probably a little bit out of sync with my microphone audio. I forgot to set it back after I did something. Hang on, let me... Okay, hopefully that worked. I don't know if it will actually change mid-recording or not.
その格好のまま出かけるわけにはいかないでしょ？
True.
まあ寝巻きのまま出歩くほどだらしなくは。待て、なんて言った？アルクエイド。
She's waiting for you to change. What's the deal, huh? What's the problem?
今日一日はずっと式と行動しようと思って。
Reasonable, I guess.
約束を破った埋め合わせしてくれるんでしょ？
That's fair. What did you have any specific plans, or? Arkwid replies like it's the most obvious thing in the world. But if we're hanging out all day, doesn't that mean she's asking me to skip school too? Who needs school? That's a joke, by the way. Stay in school.
何言ってるんだ。こっちには学校がだな。
I mean, you said it was already like past 9, right? So like, you already marked absent.
何よ、反省してるって言ったのに私より学校を取るの？あなたは。
No. She really knows how to hit me where it hurts. I take a quick glance at the clock. Uh-huh. It's just past 9. If I were to head to school now, I'd be late anyway. Besides, I do owe it to her for making her stand around all night. And when it comes down to it, spending time with her does sound like a lot more fun.
わかったよ。今日一日はアルクエイドに付き合う。
Good boy.
けど、昼間に街に出ても手がかりは何もないんじゃないか？
Yeah, probably not.
そこは気にしなくていいよ。だって街を散歩するだけなら昼間でも関係ないんだし。
Yeah, fair.
なんだよ。昨日の夜できなかった分、これから吸血鬼探しをするんじゃないのか？
You absolute dumbass.
ええ、もちろん夜になったら調べるわ。けど一日ずっと手伝ってもらうのも大変でしょうから、お昼ぐらいは休んでもいいと思うの。
Yeah.
もっともない意見だけど、二人で街を歩くだけって、それって
Look an awful lot like what? Go on. Finish the sentence. A date. It'll look like a date. Sure, we've walked around at night, but this would be different. We'd 100% look like a couple. These things probably don't even occur to Arkwid, her being a vampire and all. She probably just wants me to take her somewhere fun, but come on. Can I even handle time with her without any vampire hunting to keep us busy? Maybe, maybe not. You have to find out.
どうしたの、シキ？顔赤いわよ。
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. I scrambled to cover my face with my hands and avert my gaze from Arkwid. She's like, what? It's not like we haven't already had plenty of alone time. What? Why is she striking this pose and giving us this look, huh? What are you looking at? But so far it's been some life or death situation, fighting for survival. Thinking about anything else would have meant certain death. I've been trying to ignore her beauty in order to focus on the task at hand. Yeah. But what if we just spent the day together like normal people without a clear objective in mind or any impending doom to distract us? No doubt I'd start to notice things I could do without.
シキ？ねえ、やっぱり学校に行くの？
He didn't say that.
わけないだろう。うんと言ったんだから付き合うよ。約束は破らないって言っただろ。どんな気まぐれか知らないけど、街を散歩するぐらいなら問題ないだろうし。
Okay, buddy.
ありがとう、シキ。それじゃあ早速行きましょう。
Her smile is dazzlingly bright. What does she have to thank me for? Don't worry about it. Arkwid practically skips over to the window she presumably entered from.
ちょっと待った。すぐに着替えるから、そこで外でも見ててくれ。
何？呼んだ？
No.
なあ、呼んだけど呼んでない。止めて悪かった。外に出ていてくれ。すぐに追いつくから。
Make sure Kohaku doesn't see you when she's like sweeping the patio or something.
屋敷の正門で待ってるわ。今まで散々待ったんだから、これ以上待たせないでね、シキ。
We'll try, okay? I can't promise anything. Arkwid slinks out of the window, as lithe and agile as a cat. I watch as she bounds between the trees. There she goes, from branch to branch, never touching the ground even once. Before I know it, she's gone from my sight. Seeing her now, it's no wonder that she managed to slip inside of my room unnoticed.
感心してる場合じゃないか。
I don't know about that.
俺も翡翠に見つからないよう外に出ないと。
Yeah, it'll be tough. I quickly change into some casual attire. It's a school day, so putting on my uniform would only draw unwanted attention. Yeah, probably. Opening my door just a crack, I peek to make sure nobody's coming down the hall. I don't want to risk passing through the lobby, so instead I climb out of the window of an empty room on the first floor. Oh. Sneaky, sneaky Shiki. Finally, I make it to the gate. I had to take a bit of a detour through the garden to avoid detection, so it took a little longer than I would have liked. Of course, Arkwood is here already.
お待たせ。とりあえず移動しよう、アルクエド。屋敷の周りにいると琥珀さんに見つかっちまう。
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
ああ、うん。行くなら早く行こっか。
Why did she have that, like, thinking, brooding face, huh? What are you thinking about? Her response is surprisingly flat compared to how bouncy and energetic she was earlier.
なんだよ、らしくないな。俺を待ってる間にまた何かあったのか？
別に何もなかったけど。
Meaning something did happen. In spite of my tone, her head still seems to be up in the clouds.
もしかして昼間だから体調が悪いのか？無理をしてまで出歩く必要はないんだ。苦しいのならやめにしても。
No. That won't do it all.
体調は良好なんだけどね。ちょっとこの塀を見ていたら昨日のことを思い出しちゃって。
What specifically about yesterday?
昨日のことって公園で俺をずっと待ってたこと？
Arkwood nods meekly.
昨日の夜はここを全力で飛び越えてそのまま式の部屋に忍び込んだんだけど、今にして思うと不思議だなって。
Not your usual behavior, huh?
どうして私あの時あんなに怒ってたんだろう。約束の一つぐらい今まで何度も果たせなかったのに。
Because we were 10 minutes late that one time? What do you mean? Arkwood folds her hands together as she ponders the mystery.
あ、そうだ。式ならわかるかな。いつも私をバカバカって言い伏せるんだから、これぐらいわかるでしょ？
I mean, you know, maybe I could think of something.
あのな。
If Arkwood doesn't know, then there's no way I would. But if I were to wager a guess... I don't like any of these options, to be honest. Huh. I don't want to call her selfish, and she hates pointing out that we're a human and she's a vampire. I'm gonna go with number 2 because it's the only one that makes even remote. Like, I don't like any of these, but 2 is the least offensive, I think. Probably. I don't know.
そうだな。俺に復讐したいからじゃないか。
Maybe.
復讐？私が式に？
Yeah, mayhaps.
俺は一度アルクエドを殺しているだろう。
I thought it was gonna go the route of revenge for not showing up, not revenge. Oh my god.
プローブの件で許してはもらったけど、あれはあくまで元に戻せない代わりの補填というか、借金は返せたけど、 借りていた時にかけた迷惑は残っているというか。
Okay, this didn't go as poorly. Oh my god, my tea is cold. That's what I get for letting it sit for an hour. I just forget about it, and it, yeah, well. Cold cinnamon tea is still better than no tea, I guess.
差し引きがあっているならいいんじゃないの？
I wouldn't say we're even at all. We can't expect the slate to be wiped clean just from me being her bodyguard for a day. When I asked her not to lay a hand on humans, she did me one better by ensuring no harm came to the city. She did in fact do that, yeah. If you ask me, paying my debt 1,000 times over still wouldn't be enough.
そうだな。感情的な話なんだ、きっと。殺された時のことを思い出すとムカつくだろう。
Does she?
やっぱり許せない。いつかやり返してやるって。
Why go that? Oh my god. Now I'm thinking it would have been better to go with the vampire choice, because this is actually... Oh my god.
やり返したい気持ちはないでもないけど、だって四季、一度も待ち合わせ時間を守ってくれないし、
Okay, it looks like she
そうい
didn't
うと
take...
ころ今もどうかと思ってるし。
She didn't take too much offense to that. That's good. Hey, I've only been late twice. That's... Also, did she just admit she'd like to get even with me one day? That's kind of horrifying. I had better make sure I arrive on time from now on.
まあ、そういう前提があるからお前は怒ったんだろうし、俺を憎らしく思ったんじゃないか。
I don't think it's really despise, but...
憎らしく。
Oh.
確かにそうかも。
Oh, oh.
私、誰かとこんなに話したことなかったからわからないけど。
Yeah, maybe think on it a bit more, you know? Maybe it's not this, you know, you despising us. That'd be bad. Arkwood hangs her head as she contemplates the situation in complete silence.
じゃあ、
Uh-huh.
四季は私のこと嫌いなのかな？
Where'd that come from? No? Wait. Huh? Nani? Arkwood's sneak attack nearly brings my brain to a stop. But then I remember we're still at the front gate of the estate. It's a bright and sunny day, and I'm fully accustomed to our ambushes after this morning's wake-up call. Are ya? With that grounding me, I say.
バカなこと聞くな。好きも嫌いもない。
Uh-huh.
大体、俺がお前を嫌いだって言ったらどうする気なんだ。見逃してくれるのか？そんなの力ずくで協力させるけ
Oh,
ど？
That's concerning.
ほら見ろ。好きも嫌いも関係ないじゃないか。
Uh-huh, but say the words you don't hate her.
感情と目的は別。協力関係ってそういうことだろ。
Oh my god, buddy. Seems I managed to get through to her with that. Did you? Really? At her core, Arkwood prizes rationality and efficiency. Uh-huh. It just shows how much yesterday must have pissed her off. She's still riled up to such a degree that she'd let a silly question like that bother her. Alright, fine. As long as it doesn't wind up endangering my life, I'll entertain whatever whims she's got today.
疑問は評価しましたか？なら、さっさと移動しよう。
Yeah, I guess. Even if we haven't decided on a destination yet, we should at least get away from the Tono estate. This hill overlooking the city contains nothing but the mansion and some woods. Neither of which is the kind of playground Arkwood's probably looking for. Yeah, probably not. For now, we'll just head for the station in the middle of town. Arkwood skips down the slope ahead of me. That kind of caught me off guard. She's like a kid excited to go on her first errand.
ところでシキ、今日は服装が違うのね。いつもの黒い服はどうしたの？
That's our school outfit.
いつもの黒い服って。
Right. In her mind, my school uniform and I practically come as a pair. Yeah. Though I'd argue our uniform is really more of a dark navy, I really wish you'd stop taking every chance to paint me as some kind of emo kid. I mean, aren't you though? Kind of, at least a little bit.
あのな、昼間っから学生服で出てこられるか。
Yeah.
で、じゃない。
今
日は特別な今までと違う街の探索なんだろう。だからこっちもちょい上品な私服に着替えてきたんだよ。
To be fair, I mostly just swapped out my sneakers for some leather shoes. But at least it's something.
なるほど。特別だものね。
Yeah? What? Why are you getting closer and smiling like that, huh? Arkwood pauses as if she just thought of something.
シキ、そこでストップして周り右して目をつむって。そうね。10秒。3秒でいいから。
Oh, three sec. Okay.
回れ右って後ろを向けってこと？
Yeah, same thing. She says it so casually that I don't even think twice about following her orders. I spin around and close my eyes. The moment I do, my thoughts catch up and I start wondering what the hell I'm doing.
見てなさい。私も負けないから。
Did she change clothes? Like that's all I can think of as to what she. As to why we'd have to look away after talking about clothes. Outdone? In what? Suddenly, I feel a strange gust of wind swirl around behind my back.
おい、これに何の意味か。
That's a cute outfit. It reminds me of, hang on, let me find it. Hang on. Ilya von Einsburn. Nah, okay, I guess it's not really that similar. I was thinking of, her and her, full... Yeah, this. I'll put a picture of it on screen if I remember. But yeah, it reminds me of this outfit a little bit. What time is this in the recording so I know? 33:50? Okay, I'll put it there. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of that outfit. Well, at least until I looked at it again. It's mildly similar. Sort of, not really. But yeah, no, it just popped in my head. And it does also remind me of Len a little bit too. Just a little bit though. It looks like she's wearing her usual shirt underneath it though. My thoughts and words come to an abrupt halt.
どう？昼間なら戦うこともないし、これくらい着込んでいても邪魔にならないかなって。
Okay. So she did away with the full tights, the stockings, and she's now just wearing thigh highs. Or those long boots. They look like, when you look at the edge there in the bottom left, it looks thick. So those might be those really long boots and not thigh highs. But maybe it's just drawn that way and it is thigh highs. I'm not sure. I'd have to see her lower body. Oh, that sounds weird. I would have to see her lower body to tell. But yeah, this does remind me of. Well, actually, now that I see more of it, not really. I mean, kind of. Yeah. I like it. I like the outfit, personally. I gape in stunned silence. Holy shit. Yeah? This can't be real. What the hell is this new look of hers? Is that fur? And a bow? How did she change in the blink of an eye? No, where did she even get this from? None of that matters. She looks good. Devastatingly good. But there's still a conservative look to it, like it doesn't go overboard. Uh-huh.
私、普段と違う私になってる？かわいい？
Yep. Yeah, no, I think those are boots, because it's separating from her skin. If they were socks, it would be like flush against her. Yeah? Go on. What are you saying? How do I even respond to that? I don't know, man. Is it cute, she asks, like she hasn't just transcended all known dimensions of cuteness. Right, This is beyond comprehension, beyond human intellect even. Don't tell me all vampires come with perfect date outfits. If only. She was already so cute I could die, and she still outdoes herself. What is she, a fashion model? God, she's like the fluffiest rabbit, given human form? That's kind of weird. I just want to take a picture and treasure it forever. Okay, buddy. You could tell whoever was in charge of writing the specific line of dialogue, or not dialogue, because he's not. Dialogue would be talking out loud. But whoever was in charge of writing the specific line is the Arkwid lover. Are you just using every cheat code imaginable, you monster? What?
黙ってちゃいいか悪いかもわからないんですけど。
Wait, we're stun locked. Hang on. Also, the weirdly hyper-realistic fuzzy ears are back. And now that I'm seeing them again, they mildly, what's the word? They put me off a little bit. Why is the ear, why are the ears drawn in like a weird, not hyper-realistic, but like semi-hyper-realistic style? It's mildly uncanny valley, I guess. I don't know if that's the right way to use that, but okay.
特別な日なんだから、これくらいの方がいいのよね、シキ。
Yeah, no, it's good.
いいか悪いかってお前。
Hey, Arkwid, give him a second. He's currently processing. It's bad. Really, really bad, in fact. For my mental stability, that is. I should deny it on behalf of all of humankind, so she can no longer wreak havoc on us. But I wonder if there is anyone on this earth who could deny Arkwid when she's looking this fine. I mean, probably. I grip my teeth. I've got to fight every urge to raise my white flag and surrender. Pulling together every last shred of dignity in me, I utter a response.
まあ、それくらいなら問題。
Mr. Tsundere, huh? Though I struggled, I managed to preserve humanity's dignity. Uh-huh. Right. And she's still happy about that half... Okay, well, whatever. As long as she's okay with it, it's fine. Smooth. Her earlier play might have broken through my defenses and done some damage, but I've regained the high ground. Sure you have, buddy. There is no reason for me to panic any further. Sure about that? Right now, I've got to pull myself together and rein her in like usual.
よし。アルクエイド、行きたいところとかあるのか？
わからないから式に任せるわ。
Okay, well, we'll figure something out, I'm sure.
どこか適当なところに連れて行って。
Wherever I'd like, huh? She's clearly the kind of person who says that anything is fine when you ask them what they want for dinner. It sounds simple enough, but in truth, having this much freedom only ups the difficulty. I have no clue what kind of place Arkwood would like to visit, but I'm going to have to think of something before we get to the station. At least I've got enough in my wallet to cover whatever we do. I'm sure she wouldn't mind lending you a few more tens of thousands of yen, if you needed it. Now, where should we go? I'm trying to remember. In the original, I don't remember if it was a choice I made or if it railroaded us, but I believe we went to the movies in the original. No, I think it was a choice. I think it was a choice. And I think the walk through the park's actually not good, right? Because even though she's more resistant to it in her weakened state, she actually like gets tired and yeah, I don't know if it's a bad end choice, but I'm gonna go to the theater because I think it's just the best choice overall. Like a gloomy back alley is no good. It's not like this is actually a date, but there's no harm in going for a tried and true movie date. You won't get bored as long as the movie is decent, and discussing it afterward lets you get a read of the other person's tastes and preferences. Yeah. Not a bad idea, if I say so myself. Movies are at their best in a theater, and just so we're clear, this is absolutely not a date. Right, okay, not a date. Totally.
ここはいつも賑やかね。何があるのかはよく知らないけど、娯楽施設が集中してるってことでしょ？
That's a strangely good guess, and very accurate. It would seem. Side by side, Arkwood and I travel traverse to Sunlit City. On the way, and now even, I've been acutely aware of the stares we're attracting as we make our way down the street. Yeah. It's no mystery as to why. Arkwood is a sight to behold, a once-in-a-lifetime beauty. But the more people stare at us, the more self-conscious I become. I'm even too preoccupied to answer her endless stream of questions.
ねえ、聞いているの？シキ。これからどこに行くのかって聞いてるんだけど、私。
The movies.
聞いてる。というか、もう着いた。ほら、あれが目的の映画館だ。
映画館。映画を見ようってことなんだ。
Yeah? Is that okay? Did I remember wrong? I thought you liked this. I knew things were going I knew things were going too smoothly? I guess someone on the translation team forgot they already typed things. My headcanon for why that happened is they typed things, but as they were finished, like as they were typing like the GS, a coworker was talking to them, and so they like, I don't know, autopilot typed things again. I don't know. I don't know, something like that. Her Highness is clearly not in the mood for a movie. But we've come this far. I'm not about to change tracks now. From the start, it's not like I had any way of knowing where a vampire would actually want to go. She can complain all she wants, but I'm not going to give up the charge.
いいから入るぞ。不満があるならここで別行動すればいいだろう。
Okay, buddy, that's...
まあ不満はないけど。
Okay, well, what's the problem then, huh? What's up? Arkwood follows me inside with a pointed sigh. She's sulking. Her shoulders slump with disinterest, as if she's berating me for my incompetence.
チケットを買ってくるけど何を見る？今やってるのは恋愛ものと恋愛ものと。
Interesting timing, huh? What's with the sugar sweet lineup? Is this a cinema or a candy store?
ふざけてるな。俺も帰りたくなってきた。
私はどれでもいいわ。なんかどれも同じみたいだもの。退屈でも我慢する。これも乗りかかった船でしょ？
She parries with a phrase she must have picked up somewhere. This is my fault for not looking up the movie schedule ahead of time.
めんぼくない。できるだけ面白そうなの選んでくれ。
I kind of want to go back and pick the walk through the park now. The line is short, so it isn't long before it's my turn to buy the tickets. Arkwood isn't just a vampire, but a foreigner too. She'd probably enjoy a foreign film more than she would a Japanese one, so I go with a French flick. We've got 10 minutes until the movie starts.
お待たせ。上演時間まで10分空いてるから、そこの喫茶店にでも入ろう。日差しの下にいるの辛いだろ。
You know, going into a cafe for 10 minutes is like why even bother?
もう昼間だから辛いとか眠いとかそういうの関係ないって言ってるでしょ？
Yeah, I guess you did. Sorry.
10分ならここで問題ないわ。次に吸血鬼だろみたいなこと言ったら怒るからね。
Oh, okay, damn, chill. We were just worried. She went from 0 to 100 in a second flat. To be fair, I might have been a little overbearing. Yeah. Arkwood's built way tougher than I am, so it makes sense that my overprotectiveness has started to get on her nerves.
了解。じゃあここで時間を潰そう。
Yeah. We move closer to the wall of the department store. Arkwood's eyes are firmly affixed to the passing crowds. She's still pouting. From off to the side, I steal a glance at her. If I'd known she'd sulk this much, I would have chosen someplace else. Maybe the park would have been better. Or I could have gone big and taken her to an amusement park. Then I might have been spared this disapproval painted on her face. And I really thought that theater was a good choice.
私退屈。何かやって。
Because I remember coming here in the original, but maybe... There it is. Oh, and now that I'm thinking about it, I think it was a choice in the original too. I don't remember what the other choices were, but I think it was a choice to go to the theater. There it is. And dance for me, peasant. What am I, her jester?
だから
Maybe.
どこのお姫様だよお前は。何かって。例えば
Shiki. She kind of, sort of, literally is a princess, but yeah.
しりとりとか
Okay.
は
I furrow my brow. Where did she even get that idea from? Ah, that explains it. A young couple is playing the word game not too far away from us. Okay. Beloved, Dieu-le-Noir, what? Reaffirm, Montesquieu. The bizarre chain of words they're forming is enough to make anyone's head spin. Yeah, those are interesting choices. I mean, two of them are relatively normal, but the other two are fascinating. But the way they're acting is so... I'm trying not to cringe picturing myself doing that.
やめよう。しりとりは良くない。
なんで映画待ちのカップルはしりとりをするものだってあの人たち言ってたけど。
Arquid, do you know what couple means? Like, I'm going to assume she just thinks it's, oh, you know, couple, two people. But it's,
そんなのはただのザレ言だ。気にするな。だいたいしりとりで時間つぶしなんて旧時代にも程がある。携帯でネットニュースでも漁ってなさい。
Shiki, buddy.
そうなの？でも楽しそうだよ、あの二人。
Shiki, just play Shiratori with her.
あの手の二人組は何やっても楽しそうなの。
Maybe don't say that when they're right nearby. You sound like an ass.
そもそもしりとりは苦手なんだ。やってると悲しくなる。それだけは何があっても却下だからな。
Maybe he is an ass, you know.
シキ、しりとりに弱いんだ。語彙少ないの？
Mayhaps.
弱いんじゃなくて苦手なんだよ。っていうかつまんないだろ言葉をつなげても。
Sounds fun to me.
いい。5分前だしそろそろ入ろう。これチケットな。中に入るときに見せればいい。券の半分を取られるけど、それが決まりなんだから怒ったりしちゃダメだぞ。
She's probably been to a movie before. Well, actually, maybe not.
それぐらい知ってるわ。シキは私のこと何にも知らない女だって思ってるのね。
ああ、いや、なんとなく。あんまり人間社会のことを知らないのかなって。
It's very, presumptuous of you.
知識だけならきちんと蓄えているって言わなかったかしら。私、映画館のことぐらい知ってるわ。
Yeah, we pissed her off. Arkwid turns away with a humph and enters the theater. I messed up. Coming to the cinema was my idea, but all it did was bore her even more. Yeah, we fucked up. I kind of want to go back and choose the park. We exit the theater. The movie we watched, a romance shockingly, wasn't dull, but I wouldn't say it was particularly interesting either. It was a quintessential French movie all focused on atmosphere, with little to no action or drama. Arkwid walks next to me in absolute silence. Yeah? This awkwardness is killing me. If only there'd been an action or horror movie in the lineup, maybe she'd have enjoyed herself. Maybe. Also, I'm pretty sure this like line for line from the original almost. I thought the movie theater was a good choice, but now that I'm reading this, I'm like, this is weirdly, I'm getting deja vu. Too late now.
あのさ、ハルクエイド。今日のはたまたま向いてな。
Huh?
すっごく面白かったね、シキ。
Oh, she liked it. Okay. And she's so moved. She's giving it a raving review? Yeah.
いや、でも。
Uh-huh. What? What's up? I know these things are a matter of personal taste, but super duper amazing? Seriously?
参ったな。聞くのと見るのとじゃ大違いなんだもん。
Oh, okay, you know. Okay, so I was right. It is a good choice. Okay. Again, it's been a while, so I wasn't entirely sure how the movie theater thing went. I just had a vague idea that it was a good idea. Okay. I'm glad my vague recollection ended up correct. I just didn't remember the full context of everything that happened.
そりゃあ知識としては知っていたけど、そんなのさまつな空想でしかなかったみたい。暗がりっていうのがいいのかな。大きい音なのにうるさくなかったし、四季が隣にいるのも楽しかったし。
Okay.
でも何より内容が良かったよね。
Was it that now, huh?
よくもまあ架空の話をあそこまで作り上げられるものだなって驚いたわ。あの情景の細かさに比べたら私の作るイメージなんて子供騙しみたいなものだし、本当に感心しちゃった。
I assume with this, her whole like things that can materialize, I assume that's her referring to what she can do with Len. Probably. Arkwood's smiling from the bottom of her heart. Looks like she legitimately enjoyed that highbrow love story.
そうなのか。まあエッフェル塔もどきの建物は確かに見応えあったけど。
Though wasn't it basically a ripoff of Tokyo Skytree?
あれ？仕切ったら冴えない顔してる。
Oh.
もしかしてつまんなかった？
It was okay.
いや、つまらなくはなかったけど、普通だなって。
You know, it's perspective, right? She hasn't seen movies. You've probably seen a decent amount, you know. Yeah, but a different perspective.
あれだったら他にもっと面白いものがあるし。
嘘。だってさっきのすごく良かったよ。
総合点は低いんじゃないかな。今は時期を外しているからやってないけど、大作の映画はあの数倍退屈しないぞ。はっきり言ってさっき見たのは中の芸ぐらいのランクだよ。
So what you're saying is you gotta take her to another movie at some point, right? Huh?
びっくり。
What is this? Red slits for eyes, a triangle mouth, and the uncomfortable ears are back. Okay. I mean, yeah.
わかりやすい感情表現をするんだな、アルクエイド。
To be honest, I'm more stunned than surprised. Based on her attitude going in, I was figuring she'd be bitching and moaning about it. Instead, she's over the moon, giddy like a wide-eyed child.
残念だな。昨日までなら文句なしにいい映画がやってたんだ。そんなに喜ぶと知っていれば夜のうちに連れてきてたのに。
Well, you were kinda in a bad spot last night, Shiki. Not because I want her gratitude or anything. I'm just genuinely curious how much bigger her smile would be if I'd taken her to see something more fun.
そっか。間が悪いんだね、私と仕切って。
Yeah, bad timing. Arkwood's shoulders slump in disappointment.
本当だな。なんだか空振ってばっかりだ。
I sigh and drop my shoulders as well. If only I'd known. I would have loved to see Arkwood that excited for just a little longer. Well, she would have kept being excited if you didn't like shit on the movie essentially, and then say, "Oh, there would have been a better one." Remember, like you brought down the mood. Like, like Shiki is. Oh my god. Oh, okay. We end up going for a late-ish lunch at a little past 2 in the afternoon. I would have liked to take Arkwid somewhere fancy, but ultimately I'm limited by what my wallet can afford.
私、四季がいつも食べているところがいい。
That's what the lady said, so food court it is. Yeah. Baskin ribbons. Okay, buddy. Okay. Is there? No, the rest are in Japanese, so I can't read them, but that. Okay. It's funny. They actually, in Japan, they call Baskin Robbins, I don't remember if they call it 31 like it says, because yeah, you can read it that way. But I feel like they call it 21, not 31. But like, because it's in English, they just see 30, or they just see the number in the middle and just call it that. So in Japan, it's just called 31 or 21. I forget which. But it's funny. Though I'm not sure if Arkwid will even want to eat any of this. It's still worth a try. After intensely scrutinizing the menu for a good while, she ends up ordering the same thing as me. I mean, hey, you said you wanted to eat where we usually eat, so, you know, if you're not happy with it, it's on you. I sit in the chair across from Arkwid. She takes a restless look around the food court before popping a french fry into her mouth with practiced ease.
慣れてるんだろう。てっきりこういう店は初めてだと思ってた。
ええ、こういうところは初めてよ。前からどういった施設かは知っていたけど、それは知識だけのものだしね。
知識だけって、そっか。ニュースを見るんだから雑誌だって目を通しているのか。服も普通だし、割とこっちの事情。
I mean, what did you want her to wear some 1400s dress? Like what did you want? Vlov's idea was a lot closer to my idea of a Western vampire. Something more stereotypically medieval than what Arkwid's wearing now. But I guess even vampires know how to keep up with the times.
そういうプロセスで適応してるわけじゃないけど、ともあれ人間の文明圏に入るのなら、それに即した常識は必要でしょ?
Yeah, I mean, no matter what, you stand out, but you don't want to stand out in a weird way.
だから起きた時はその時代の情報を覚えてから行動するの。まあ大抵は1日や2日で決着がつくから無駄になるんだけどね。
Yeah, but this time, you know, you've been at it for like almost 2 weeks, right? Because if I remember correctly, she was actually here for a few days prior to. Oh wait, no, we didn't even kill her until day 3 or 4. So no, I guess she's probably been here for 10 days. Right abouts. Maybe 11. Every now and then, Arkwid says something that goes totally over my head.
無駄になるってどうして?
She doesn't really get to put it into practice.
だって、ことが終わればすぐに眠りに戻るから。次の目覚めが何年先になるかわからないんだし、覚えた知識はすべて捨てて、次の目覚めに備えていたの。
ね。
でもそれって損をしてたみたい。私はね、今まで知識でしか世界を知らなかった。
Yeah, you never took the time to just wander around outside of your work, so to speak.
こういう人間たちの集まりがあるって知っていても、それを経験することはしなかったのよ。
なるほど。けど知ってるんならそれでいいんじゃないのか。 現にさっきだってメニューに迷いはしたけど注文自体はスッとしてたんだし。
Yeah. Also, I know they're talking about something serious, but now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know how you would get a 2 out of the B, so I think it is 31 that they say. Because Baskin-Robbins' whole slogan is like, our 31 flavors, right? And that's why it's designed that way. Baskin-Robbins Japan name? Yeah, okay, it's 31. In Japan, Taiwan, China, and the Philippines. Okay, I only knew about Japan. I didn't know Taiwan, China, and... Alright. But yeah, I don't know why I thought it would be 21, because I don't know how you get a 2 out of the B. But... Disclaimer, I've only ever been to Baskin-Robbins once, like 10 years ago. So I'm not that familiar with their slogan, but yeah, I think their slogan has something to do with like our 31 flavors or something like that. But yeah, anyway.
当然よ。そういう風に対応できるよう知識を得ているんだから。でも、それは数値だけの話なのよね。
Yeah, not quite the same as doing these things in real life.
情報だけの世界はそれはそれで真だけど、受肉からの感覚は正しい理論より真がある。経験は理論を凌駕するってこういうことだったのね。何千億の単語を覚えていても、実際にやってみないと何も手に入らないんだなって。
Yeah, no, it makes sense. A somber sigh escapes her lips.
どうだろう。理論は経験を補うっていう逆説もあるとは思うけど。
Yeah.
それは理論だけしか知らない人の言葉でしょ。まあ、ちょっと前までの私がそうなんだけど。
Yeah, true. Arkwid is looking more downtrodden by the second. She's dragging me down too. I'm not really sure how to put it, but I just don't like seeing her this sad.
早計じゃないか。単にさ、理論だけで経験を補えるやつと、経験で理論を覆せるやつがいるだけだと思うけど。
Yeah, just use the time you have now to build up that experience, you know?
ほら、周りを見ろよ。この店だけでもこれだけ違う人たちがいるんだ。いろんなやつがいるんだから、誰もが自分と同じじゃないだろ。
もう、シキが真面目なこと喋ってる。
Hey, he can be deep. Just like he'll be deep in, I mean, what?
そっちが真面目な話をしたから、こっちもそれに付き合ってるんですよ。話の腰を折らないでくれ。
I mean, to be fair, you kind of killed the movie conversation, so it's like... Especially now that you're finally opening up about yourself.
うん、知ってる。シキって私の話したいことを話したい時にちゃんと付き合ってくれるって。
I don't know about whenever you want, but sure.
いつもは怒鳴り散らすけど、深刻になれば話を聞いてくれるでしょ。
Yeah. Arkwid laughs cheerfully. I'll never say this out loud, but her laugh is nothing like that of a vampire. What does laughing have to do with being a... Do I really get shouty that often, though? I mean, kinda.
私って視野が狭かったのね。自分がこうと決めたら、それ以外のものは見えなくなるんだもの。
Yeah.
私には自分しかいらない。自分だけが正しくあればいいって、そんな風にしか考えられない。でも、そうよね。こんなにいろんな心があるんだから、私にできないことを当たり前のようにやってしまえる人だって世の中にはたくさんいるんだわ。
Arkwid's tone is almost gentle as she considers her shortcomings.
もっとも 反省したところで私の性格は変わりはしないんだけど。
I mean, you never know until you try. And also, you don't really have to change if you don't want to. Like, if you want to change, good, it's cool, but you don't really need to.
私、今の自分が一番好きだし、やっぱり正しいんだって信じてるから。
Yeah, it's a good mindset. Arquid smiles proudly, takes another quick look around the food court, and follows with a hearty bite of her hamburger. Chomp, chomp. There she goes, eradicating my preconceptions about vampires again with each bite of junk food. It's strange. There's no way to eat a burger elegantly, but somehow Arquid still manages to look gorgeous while doing so. So gorgeous, it's almost uncanny.
何？
Uh-huh.
人のことジロジロ見て。
Don't worry about it.
あ、これってこういう風に食べるものじゃないの？
No, you're fine. Arquid scrambles to place the burger back onto the tray. Sheepishly, she pats her lips with a napkin. Even this simple, mundane action looks exceptionally high class when she does it.
いや、それで合ってる。合ってるけど、なんか変だ。
Why?
似合わないから食べるな。
Why would you say that? It's fucked up.
何よそれ。似合わないってどういう意味？
I don't know. I think he probably thinks you should be eating like filet mignon or something.
イメージの問題だよ。お前みたいに口が小さいやつにファーストフードは向かないんだな。おとなしくポテトをかじっている分には問題ないから、俺の分もやる。
Buddy, like what? Okay. I place my fries onto Arquid's tray. Frankly, I'm not really sure what's driving me to act like this either.
いらない。せっかく食事をとることにしたのに、そんな柔らかいものばっかりじゃ物を食べてるって気がしないもの。
Fair enough. Arquid purses her lips into a pout, then bites into her hamburger again. Yeah, you show him! Spite him! Every chomp of hers feels particularly exaggerated now that she's aware of my critical gaze. The intense, ephemeral beauty that enveloped her before has diminished a little, making the scene just barely tolerable to the human eye. I mean, you kind of deserve it. Doesn't make a hamburger-eating vampire any less bizarre, though. True. As a fact of nature, creatures need to ingest nutrients in order to survive. Most do that by eating. And yet, Arquid said she doesn't drink blood. Yeah. Would that mean her source of nutrition is the same as ours? Just regular food?
なあ、アルクエド。
何よ、意地悪。
Oh, you know what? He deserves that. I'll be honest.
いや、もう文句は言わないって。聞きたいことができたんだけど、いいか？
Alright, go on.
いいけど、何？
あのさ、お前は吸血鬼だろ。なら、食事って呼べるものは血液だけじゃないのかなって、そう疑問に思った。
No. Arquid's eyes open wide. I knew it. This was an inappropriate question to ask. Just look at her. She's obviously not bothered?
あのね、シキ。基本的に私は食事を取らないんだ。確かに、こういう風に栄養素を口にすれば自分の力だけで動けるけど、それは気分の問題なの。
Okay.
私の熱量の補充方法はシキたちとは違う。確かに食欲はあるけど、それは人間でいうところの性欲と同じかな。
Okay.
食べないとイライラするけど、私はあんまり食事に重きを置いていないから、反転衝動に襲われることは少ないよ。
Arkwid casually rejects the notion of a blood-based diet. Looks like she really is fine without drinking it at all. Yeah.
そうか。
Thank God. Arkwid might be a vampire, but she isn't at all like the rest of her kind. She doesn't kill people in order to feed. Seriously, why couldn't she have told me this from the start? She could have just said, I'm a vampire that doesn't need to drink blood. Things would have been so much easier. I would have been much more willing to cooperate.
ってちょっと待った。お前そりゃ吸血鬼って言わないぞ。
I guess she hasn't really explained the whole true ancestor thing yet. Like, he does know that she... Actually, wait, does he... Yeah, I mean, he kind of knows that she was born a vampire. But they haven't really expanded on that yet, I suppose. So he doesn't really know.
言うわよ。四季だって食事が味のないものばかりだったら耐えられなくなるでしょ？
I guess not. I mean, I could. But I'd rather not.
栄養素より毒素が多いものを食べたいと思う時がある。例えばこのハンバーガーね。
That's true.
四季、あなたはなんでこの店を選んだの？
Tastes good?
単純な熱量補充のため？それともこの加工された粗末な肉と安いパンと化学調味料の塊をさしたる工夫も技術もなしに調理した大量生産品を心の底から食べたいと思ったから？
That's... I mean, you're not wrong, but that's kinda...
恥ずかしながら、そういうジャンクなハンバーガーを食べたいと思ったからです。
うん、それでいい。別に恥ずかしがることはないんだよ。
Okay, yeah.
私だって毒になると分かっていても美味しそうに見えるものはある。
Very, very true.
私にとって人間の血液はそういうもの。取らなくてもいいものを取りたいという欲求において、私とあなたは変わらないわ。
Okay.
ほら、知性体は繁殖であれ食事であれ、それに何らかの二次的利益を付加しないとサボってしまう生き物でしょ。美味しいから物を食べる。気持ちいいから交配をする。
Yeah.
その究極があなたたち人間なんでしょうね。なんであれ、快楽につなげることがより強い繁栄方法だと知っている。比較的弱い生命体が最も強い生存力を示したこの宇宙でも稀有な例なんだから。
There's a certain passion in her words, or to her words. She says them without a single drip of disdain for humanity. If anything, it sounds more like a mother fondly extolling the growth of her children. Oh. However...
いや、それはどうなんだ。
She's making it sound like humans can't survive without entertainment or pleasure. As a human myself, I find that kinda tough to accept.
いいのよ、それで。だからこそあなたたちはこの星で一番の高等動物になった。生存することに意味を見出そうとする生命なんて、星からしたらとんでもない進化だもの。
Okay, thanks.
まさに、その発想はなかったね。とにかく、真素である吸血種。私の場合は、そんな形式上の二次的利益を満たしてくれる最上級の食べ物が血液なの。だから、活動するということだけを目的とするのなら、人間の血を取る必要は全くない。
Okay, makes sense, makes sense.
つまり、真素という吸血鬼にとって、精神的空腹を満たすのに一番適したものが血液だと。
Yeah.
けど、アルクエドは血を吸うのは嫌いだって言ったよな。そうか。人間に食べ物の好き嫌いがあるように、アルクエドは血の味が嫌いってわけだな。
Wouldn't say that. The realization hits me out of nowhere. But it's refuted just as quickly by Arkwid's troubled frown.
わからない。 血の味なんて私知らないもの。
But that's, well, yeah. Again, I'm assuming everyone who's watching this has either played this or played the original or watched someone play the original. This is a lie. Like, we know that we know that this is a lie. She doesn't know?
私は吸血鬼としては半人前だって言ったでしょ。血の味は知らない。それがどんなものなのかまだわからない。わかるのは、血を吸うということはその相手を人と認識しなくなるっていうことだけ。
Arkwin mutters as she casts her gaze to the side.
ねえシキ、もしもよ、もしも鳥や魚にあなたと同じぐらいの知性と寿命があったら、あなたは食べられる？
That's an interesting question.
どんなに知性があっても食べ物は食べ物だからって割り切って食べられる？
I don't know. It's hard to say, right? Because corvids, right? Crows, ravens, magpies. They are very, very intelligent. I think they have the same level of intelligence as like a 3-year-old human or something like that. But the only reason we don't eat them isn't because of their intelligence. It's because they literally eat garbage. So it's like it wouldn't be good for us to eat them. They would just taste bad. So it's like I don't know.
いや、それは。
Could I? I'm not sure. But I suppose if there were still creatures of lesser intelligence around, I'd rather eat those instead.
ほら、そういうこと。私が血を嫌っているのはそういう理由なんだ。まあ、シキの言う通り好き嫌いはあるのかもしれない。私、
Yeah.
できることなら血は見たくないもの。
That's why you left so quick the other night. Because you were like, I'm having thoughts I shouldn't be having.
だけど、そうね。もしも私に人の知性や価値観がなかったら、ためらうことなく血を吸っていたかもしれない。
Yeah.
生きるために他の生命を奪うことは自然界じゃ当然の摂理なんだし。
Oh, what? I can't help but flinch a little in surprise. She's saying it's not a sin to murder in the name of survival. It's perfectly natural line of reasoning for a vampire, but hearing it from her lips still makes me recoil. I'm here to kill vampires that follow that very line of thought. And I'm not about to view Arkwid as one of them.
そりゃ、生きるために他の生き物を食うのは自然の摂理だろう。けど、人間とお前は似たようなもんじゃないか。
Well, you're
同種を
similar
食べる
in...
のが禁忌なのが自然界のルールだろう。
I mean, in shape, yes, but in pretty much every other way...
だから、そういう例え話はやめてくれ。もしもの話はあんまり好きじゃないんだ。
そう？私はイフって好きよ。
Really?
どんな結果になるかわからないけど、とりあえずその時はどこかに救いがあるような気がするでしょ。
Hey, I mean, I suppose. I mean, I'm a Dragon Ball fan. Dragon Ball fans come up with all kinds of what if scenarios, so yeah, I guess so. What ifs? What if she wasn't a vampire? And then I wouldn't have to feel like this. What if she was a blood-sucking monster like other vampires? Would I be less irritated?
どうしたのシキ？ いきなり暗い顔しちゃって。
Yeah, he doesn't like thinking about you, drinking from people. Or just being a vampire in general.
あ、もしかしてトイレとか？
No.
あのな、人が真面目に悩んでるっていうのに、よりにもよってそれか、お前は。
Yeah, she has weird sensibilities, I guess. I sigh. But honestly, that was just what I needed to pull myself back. No matter how hard I think about them, these moral questions about drinking or not drinking blood don't seem to affect Arkwood all that much.
そうだよな。俺には関係のない話だった。
Yeah, it's her personal business.
もうさっきから一人でブツブツ言っちゃって。
How bad? Well, no. How about you start mumbling to yourself, huh?
隠し事はずるいわよ、シキ。
Well, it's not really okay. No. Arkwood huffs at me like an angry kitten.
隠し事なんかしていないよ。そもそも隠し事だらけなのはそっちの方だろ。いつも俺にはわからない話をして面白がってるんだから。
He's got you there, Arkwood.
面白がってるって、そんなことあるけど。
Yeah, you can't even deny it.
なんだ、本当にこっちが頭を抱えてる姿面白がってたのか。
A little bit.
いたずら好きっていうか秘密主義っていうか。ま、どうせ俺はお前とは違う生き物だから。
Stop
どうでもいいけど。
mentioning that.
そんなことない。私ちゃんとシキには話してあげてるよ。隠し事が多いように見えるのはシキがあんまり聞いてこないだけなんじゃない？
You know what? I can't really argue with that logic, I suppose. There she goes again, hitting me where it hurts. To be honest, I've consciously avoided asking her too much. As a human, it's terrifying to venture any deeper into the world of vampires. And as an individual, I didn't want to know so much that I couldn't go back to my old mundane life whenever I felt like it. But after last night, I've come too far to keep myself in the dark. There are some things I simply have to know.
よし、聞けば教えてくれるんだ。
Oh boy.
ええ、私たち協力し合ってるチームだもの。
Then I'll do exactly as she wants. Oh boy. Here we go. I'll get straight to the core of the matter. To the one thing that Arkwood has been evading this entire time. The identity of her target. Ooh. I need to know who this vampire is that we're chasing.
それじゃあ質問。アルクエイド、お前の敵って結局どんな吸血鬼なんだ？
Oh.
それはその。
Uh-huh.
なんだよ。俺に隠し事はしないってさっき言ったばかりじゃないか。
Yeah, Arkwood, go on.
そうなんだけど、怒らないで聞いてね。
Maybe we should go somewhere private for this and not be in the food court.
この町に吸血鬼が潜んでいると分かったのはつい最近のことで、私はまだ本体に出会えてさえいない。
Uh-huh.
今回の敵がどんな姿をしているのか、男性なのか女性なのか、子供なのか大人なのかさえ分からない。
Okay.
じゃあ他の特徴は？ほら、ブローブの懲罰能力だっけ？ああいう特徴はないのか？
それも実際に見るまでは断定できない。私の追っている敵はそう強力な人じゃないけど、今回は何を得意としてどんな体になっているのか私には予測できない。そうね、その幅広さがあいつの特徴と言えるかも。この町にあいつの気配があることしか私にはわからないわ。
Shiki asked what she meant about the this time. She seems to be telling the truth, but it does feel like she's hiding something crucial. Yeah. For starters.
まだ見つけていない以上、相手の特徴はわからない。それはいい。当然の話だ。けど、そいつの名前ぐらいは知ってるだろう。
Yeah. Uh-huh. Was there a problem with that?
そう、名前。
Arkwood hangs her head and goes silent. She's struggling. Something is preventing her from saying her target's name. Or so I thought.
あいつの名前。
Uh-huh. A feeling of foreboding gnaws at my chest. A chill runs down my neck, cold enough to make me believe she's frozen the entire restaurant with a single breath.
あいつの名前はね、シキ。
Uh-huh. I mean, I know already because, you know, the original one all, but... She said she wouldn't hide anything from me.
あいつの名前はミハイル。ミハイル・ロワ・バルダムよ。人間から吸血鬼になった。どこにでもいる使徒の一人よ。
Mm-hmm. And how did he become a vampire? Would you care to explain? It's interesting she led with Michael though, because in the original it's just Roa. I mean, we learn his full name, but he's just generally referred to as Roa. So it's interesting that she led with Michael. Though her eyes remain downcast, her lips are chillingly beautiful as she mouths the words. Yet a deep sense of loathing fills every word.
Arcade.
Yeah. She remains silent, but her shoulders tremble. She's doing her best to hold back everything she's feeling even now.
つまらないことを聞いて悪かった。
Yeah.
名前が知れただけで十分だ。あとは直接見つけて、この目で確かめればいいさ。
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. Arkwood lightly shakes her head, as though she's telling me she can't lay the matter to rest now. A few moments pass in silence.
ごめんなさい、シキ。みっともないよね。私、あいつの名前を口にすると冷静でいられなくなるみたい。
Yeah, we could tell. Arkwood still won't meet my eyes as she apologizes. This meekness doesn't suit her.
気にしないでいいよ。お前には悪いけど、むしろ人間らしくてほっとしたぐらいだし。
Yeah.
そうなの？人間らしいってどこが？
Kinda, yeah.
なあ、憎い相手だから追いかけて、感情的になりそうだから敵としか口にしなかったんだろ。無感情に事務的に吸血鬼を殺すってことより納得がいく。お前にちゃんと理由があるのなら、俺はその方が。
Huh? Want to help you even more, I almost say. But I stopped myself just in time. Those wouldn't be the words of someone who's only in it to protect the city. Uh-huh. But we all know it's beyond that at this point. Like, come on.
とにかく質問は終わり。あ、この手の飯は冷めると致命的にまずくなるからさ。
でもこれもともと美味しくないと思うよ。四季の味覚って
I mean,
ちょっとあれよね。
then why'd you like indignantly keep eating it when if you don't what huh? The princess politely averts her gaze. Apparently she thinks I have a peasant's palate. I mean, probably not wrong. That's totally unfair. We just got unlucky today. Burgers can be delicious sometimes. Yeah. I'll make a mean burger. Yeah. Burger. But seriously, like, a lot of fast food places don't, like, season the patties properly. It's just kind of like salted ground beef, maybe some pepper, and that's about all they do to it. You gotta use some garlic powder, onion powder, seasoned salt, not regular salt, seasoned salt. It's very important. After finishing up our food and wandering around the main street for a while, we decided to go to my school. The idea came about when the sun was just about to set. Without warning, Arkwood perked up and said something totally out of left field.
四季の通っている学校に行きたいな。
I mean, you were already there once. Okay. I am not sure what she had in mind, but that wickedly disarming smile made me cave. It's a little before 5. Due to our school's early dismissal and ban on club activities, there's no one around the main gate. I'd wager you could count the number of people left within the building on one hand. As long as we don't do anything conspicuous, I can probably take Arkwood as far as the courtyard.
言っとくけど、校舎の中には入れないからな。俺は今日ずる休みしちまったし、アルクエイドは部外者なんだから。
Yeah.
分かってるって。四季に迷惑はかけないから安心して。
Sure you won't. Arkwood curiously glances through the gates to see what's going on inside. We'd better move. I can't think of anything more noticeable than a random blonde beauty loitering outside the gate.
アルクエイド、こっち。とにかく中庭に入ろう。
Taking her by the hand, I lead her inside. Oh, she liked that. She's like, oh, hand holding, so lewd. The courtyard is just as quiet as I'd expected. Come to think of it, Arkwood actually came here once before. Yeah, she did. At the time, it felt like my heart was going to burst out of my chest. Looking back on it now, though, I can't help but smile. I mean, come on, this vampire strolls around in broad daylight and into my school, no less? You'd think there'd be a limit to her cluelessness.
ねえ、気づいてる四季。
Notice what?
気づいてるって何が？
学校のこと。私が見る限り誰もいないみたいだけど。
Yeah?
なんだって？
I looked through the windows. The classrooms are empty, naturally, but I'm surprised to see the lights in the faculty room are also turned off. Wonder why. Probably don't want to get murdered. Arkwood's right. This place is totally empty aside from us. The main gate was still open, though. Could we have just missed the last staff member leaving as we were headed into the courtyard?
ねえねえ、中には誰もいないんだよ。
What does it mean? Arkwood looks at me expectantly. Somehow I know exactly what she's trying to say.
嫌です。
Yeah, no breaking into the school. My outright refusal goes in one ear and out the other.
人がいないなら中に入っても怒られないわよね。いいタイミングで来たんだ、私たち。
Yeah, perfect time, right? Yeah.
だから金輪際嫌なんだって。
へえ、お 思ったより中は広いんだ。廊下も広いし、これなら十分使えそうね。
That's weird. Arkwood's voice just now sounded like it came from near the windows.
シキ、このドア開かないんだけど、壊しちゃっていいかな？
No, it's not okay! I take off at warp speed. Arkwood is standing in front of one of the windows, idly winding up her arm in anticipation. No, don't do that. I'm practically nauseous from panic as I run to intercept her before she actually punches the glass in.
なんで人の話を聞かないんだお前は。
I mean, she listens to you a lot, I feel, but whether she takes your words into account, there's no way I can unleash such a deranged vandal into our poor school. Even if I stand no chance of stopping her, I should at least try.
シキ、私校舎の中に入ってみたい。そこの入り口の鍵、殺してくれない？
Yeah, I guess a busted lock is better than a whole blown out window.
殺してくれないってお前な。
Well, too late.
私がやるよりシキの方が綺麗でしょ？シキの切り口はどんな刃物にもできない切断面だもの。後になって誰かが見つけても救命できずでおしまいだよ。
Yeah, I mean, true, I suppose. But it's still bad. It's still breaking and entering. But I guess it doesn't. Okay. She eagerly gestures at the window.
まったく変に子供みたいなんだから。
I tilt my glasses a bit, peering just over the frame. It doesn't take long to locate the arc-shaped line that runs along the window's latch.
くそ、都合よくあるんだもんな。
Yeah, not really. Slipping the knife out of my pocket, I smoothly sever the lock. Though I guess it's more accurate to say I kill the lock. Yeah.
いいよ、ここから中に入ろう。
I open the window wide and we climb inside. May those that cleaned up after class forgive us. No, you don't deserve forgiveness. You deserve detention. I'm not sure if I should call it predictable or cliche. But the first place Arkwood wanted to see was my classroom, located on the third floor.
シキはここで何を習ってるの？
All kinds of things, you know? Math, geography, history, probably English. Most Japanese schools teach English.
何って世間一般の学生が習うことだよ。
Well, be specific. She's looking for, like...
歴史の勉強から自国の文化への深い造形。ついでに物のあり方の理解度を深める物理や数学。ああ、いずれ諸外国に旅立つことも想定して英語も教わっている。
Yeah.
そうなんだ。シキのことだから効率のいい人体解剖術とか刃物の扱い方を習ってるのかと思った。
Why would they teach that in school? Arkwood actually managed to land a good one there. Was that a joke? I'm not entirely sure.
アルクエイド、お前初めからここがどういうところだか知ってて言ってるだろ。
Yeah.
大当たり。
Yeah. Arkwood gives me a round of applause as she laughs. It's always a struggle to figure out what's going on in her mind, but this time she's being especially incomprehensible. Coming to my school has nothing to do with vampire hunting, surely. What is she planning?
シキ。
Yeah?
なんだよ、急に真面目な顔して。やっぱりここに連れ込んだのは訳ありなのか？
Probably. Definitely.
ここに来たことにさして理由はないわ。
Uh-huh.
私はただ、ここでのことを聞きたいだけ。
Fair enough, I guess.
ここでのことって学校のことか。
そう。シキはここで一日の半分を費やしているのよね。
About, yeah.
そうまでした知識や経験は全て使い切ることがあるの？
Probably not. Realistically, probably not.
あなたは人生に不必要なことを学んで時間を浪費していたりするんじゃないの？
It's a interesting question.
はい。
Out of all our questions, this might be the one I have the most trouble grasping.
ここで習った知識や技術はあなたの人生において一度も使われないこともあるのよね。
I mean,
そういうのって無駄じゃないの？
you're not entirely wrong, but like...
まあ確かに多くは無駄になるかもな。数学を習ってはいるけど専門職に就かないのならそこまで活用はできないだろうし、生きていく上で使うのは算数までのレベルでいいし。
I mean, yeah. But like... Oh, it's weird. It's like, I mean, again, I guess it's very limited applications, right? But, like, whenever you take a shortcut, right? Like, you see a small trail through, like, a woody area of a park. But you can tell by the angle it leads, you know, on the page. It's like a shortcut to further down the path, essentially. It's kind of math. It's, you know, some... Not, is it trigonometry? No, it's not trigonometry. Oh, you get what I mean. It's like, I mean, I guess you don't really, your brain doesn't really think of it like math, though. It's more of a logic thing when you're out in, like, the everyday. It's like, eh.
国の歴史や英語を習ったところでそれをこの先使うかどうかはわからない。ハルクエイドの言う通り、ここで過ごす時間の大半は人生にとって余分なものだよ。
なんだ、ちゃんと気づいてたんだ。
Yeah.
なら、どうしてそんな無駄なことをするの？
It's kinda required by law.
あなたたちの時間は短いんだから、そんなことをしている暇なんてないはずなのに。
暇はないって。まあ、はっきりとした目的が今はないからね。それまではこうやって無駄に生きているわけだけど。
信じられないな。無駄だと分かっていながら、それを日々の糧にしているなんて。
Because what else would he be doing? I guess, you know, like...
私には信じられない。
That's fair. I guess to you it would be incomprehensible. Arkwood's voice turns into a mutter. I don't quite understand why it's affecting her so much. All I can do is try to find a reply to her soliloquy.
日々の稼か。
Yeah.
けどさ、無駄ってそんなに悪いことかな。いいじゃないか、余分なことって。ここで習ったことがここでしか使われなくても、それはそれで日々の名残になるだろう。
Yeah, with your friends and your more peaceful daily life, I guess.
いつか年を取ってぼんやりと過ごしている時にさ。
Yeah.
ああ、そんなこともあったなって苦笑しながら思い出せる出来事なら、それはそれで意味があるよ。
その思い出自体が無駄なことなのに、 それを楽しく思い出せるっていうの、四季は。
Yeah, why not? I mean, us going to the food court and eating junk food was technically pointless, but you're gonna treasure that memory, aren't you? Same thing.
ああ、そのあたりは大丈夫。自分にとって都合の悪いものは思い出せないようにできてるんだよ、人間って。人生は無駄なことだらけだし、突き詰めて考えると生きてること自体が無駄じゃないか。その反対で無駄なことをするために人間は生きてるのかもしれない。
Very, very true.
だから俺はあんまり深刻にはならない。
right
全ては無意味なことなんだって気づかないようごまかしやっていくのが当たり前の生き方なんだと思うよ。
無駄だと認めた上でそれをこなすんだ。
Yeah. Humans are weird.
私は無駄なことはできない。今までだって必要なこと以外はやってこなかったから。
Did you have reason for eating junk food at a food court with us?
何言ってるんだ。それなら今日一日のことなんて無駄だらけじゃないか。アルクエイドの目的は吸血鬼を見つけることだろ。
Exactly.
なら俺と街を歩く必要なんてないし。
そうよね。それが私にもよくわからなくて。
That's trickier to explain.
無駄しかないような式に質問してみたんだけど、余計わからなくなっちゃった。
Yeah.
はいはい、悪うございました。どうせ俺は無駄しかない人間だよ。自分でも自分のいていい理由が証明できないしね。
I mean, I don't think she meant for it to sound that cruel.
ごめんね。式の言いたいことはわかるんだ。人間という種は価値基準を個人ではなく全体で持っている。だからこの間違いも全体が正しければ許してもらえる。あなたたちは最後に種が終わりを迎える瞬間にたった一つの答えを生み出すために反映できる。
I don't know if I would really go that far, but okay.
けど私たちは個体だから自身の間違いは決して許されない。自分以外の意志を決して自身に反映させてはいけない。だから余分なことはしちゃいけないんだなってずっと教えられてきた。
Ever so softly, Arkwid strings the words together, like she's confessing to something.
でもわからなくなっちゃった。たった少し、たったの7日間だけなのに。私は正しいのかなって。だってすごく楽しいんだもの。こうしてるのが、生きているっていうのがただそれだけで嬉しいなんて、今まで考えたこともなかった。
I feel like that's a question you have to answer for yourself.
私壊れちゃったのかな。今までこんなに長く起きていたことがないから、本当はもうとっくに眠ってしまっていて、自分勝手な夢を見てしまっているだけなのかな。
I don't think so. I'm at a loss for words. There's no way I could even start to comprehend what things are like for her. I don't have a clue what she's going through. All I know is that I hate seeing her like this.
壊れてるって何が？お前は普通に見えるけど。
It's complicated.
外見はそうだろうけど、中身が違っちゃってるんだ。
Yeah, Shiki rearranged your guts in through slicing.
楽しいとか辛いとか、
the metaphorical guts,
そんな
not her
余分な
literal
感情が
guts.
今は
I
と
mean,
ても
he'll
大き
do
く
that
なって
eventually, but I mean,
以前は無視できたものが無視できなくなっているなら、それは壊れてるということでしょ。
I don't think so. I think that just means you're growing?
それにね、
Yes.
私は普通じゃないよ。式とは違う吸血鬼なんだから。
I mean, you're normal for I assume you were normal for a vampire. Like, loneliness is etched into her face, but she almost appears to be smiling. She looks fragile, like she might fade away into the sunset. Foreshadowing. Something's off here. None of this is right. Arquid, bathed in the sunset's amber glow, is looking more frail than I've ever seen her. How can such a thing be real?
らしくないな。
Yeah, it's concerning, huh? This isn't how she's supposed to be. You're a vampire, goddammit. Don't you go looking all vulnerable and sweet like a normal girl.
無視できないとか無駄なことをしているとか気にするな。そんなの放っておけばいい。自分のことなんて真剣に考えてもいいことないぞ。何を迷ってるか知らないけど、お前はそのままでいいんだ。だって誰にも迷惑なんてかけてないんだから。
そうかな。
Yeah, I don't think you are.
私、式によく怒鳴られるけど、あれは違うの？
It's because he's embarrassed. He's a tsundere. Don't worry about it.
バカ、俺は例外。俺にはお前を殺した罪があるんだから。お前に引っ張り回されるのは自業自得なんだよ。
Yeah.
だから、いいんだ。俺は好きでやってるんだから。俺にかける迷惑なんて考えないでくれ。
My words did little to alleviate the darkness in her eyes. I can't stand seeing her like this. She looks so defeated, I just want to pull her into my arms and hold her tight.
頼むから、もっとシャンとしてくれ、アルクエド。
Yeah.
そりゃお前はわがままだったり自由すぎたり手を焼かされるけど、それ以外の部分はまともだよ。壊れてなんかいないし、普通の女の子と変わらない。
I honestly don't know if she'll be happy to hear that or not.
だから、いつもみたいに笑ってくれ。お前にそんな顔をされると、こっちの気持ちが悪くなる。
ひどい言いようね。私、そんなにわがままかな。
Well, kinda. She mutters as she gives me a sideways glance. Damn it, I let my guard down. And wait, did the little princess really not realize how selfish she can be?
バカ、何言ってるんだお前。アルクエイドからわがままって単語を取ったらもう骨しか残らないぞ、骨しか。
I only meant to poke a little fun at her, but I wind up laughing way too hard at my dumb joke. It's just that I never dreamed I'd see her looking this bashful. Oh, the pouty face! The pout! Oops. She's angry. Yeah, for good reason, I would say.
式のバカ、人が真剣に相談してっていうのに、何よこの白状者。
Yeah. We a dum-dum.
そりゃそうだよ。俺はお前以外には優しいって言ったじゃないか。白状なのは今に始まったことじゃないし。
Man, it is true though, and I can't help but snort in agreement. This is a better look for her. pure and honest. None of that doom and gloom that plagued her earlier.
やっぱりお前は元気な方がいい。俺もなんだかほっとした。
なんで四季がホッとするの？
I wonder why.
私に対しては薄情なんでしょ？あなたって。
いや、まあ、それはそうなんだけど。
I can deal with her dragging me around and being a general pain in my ass. But what I can't handle is seeing her so depressed. What? Whoa there, that's a dangerous train of thought to follow. She's pretty, she's a good person. I'm certainly not bored when we're together. But that's as far as this goes. Right. I can't allow myself to develop feelings beyond that threshold. Get a hold of yourself, Shiki. It doesn't matter how cute she looks. She's still a vampire. But she looks like a girl. A regular human girl. No.
もうはっきりしない人ね。
Why?
自分で自分のこともわからないの？
さっきまで弱音吐いていた吸血鬼に言われたくない。いいんだ、俺は自分がわからなくて。おかしいって自覚はしてるし。いつも記憶が曖昧で貧血ばっかり起こしてるんだぞ。基本自分のことさえ面倒見きれないんだよ。
Yeah, you're a bit of a mess.
そっか。だから四季はいつもぼーっとしてるんだ。
Arkwid nods wholeheartedly, as if she's finally figured something out. She accepts my makeshift excuse so readily that before I can even be mad, I find myself pondering if what she said is good could be true. For one, Akiha does complain about me spacing out on a regular basis. I must look pretty unreliable from an outsider's point of view.
さて。
We can't stay in this classroom forever. Yeah. It's time we headed back outside. Even if there's no one around now, we shouldn't tempt fate in case one of the teachers comes back. Yeah, no, that wouldn't be good.
そろそろ出るぞ。もう用事はないんだろ。
They would have some questions. Well, I guess Arkwid could just use her mystic eyes and be like, you didn't see us. So, I guess it actually wouldn't turn out that badly.
用事はないんだけど。四季？
Yeah? Yeah, I say with a glance. There's a moment of hesitation before she confronts me with her strangest question so far.
四季には楽しいことってあるの？
Yeah?
今日は熱でもあるのですか、お姫様。
Don't call her that.
茶化さないで。私、少しはあなたの体のことを知っているわ。四季だって分かっているんでしょ？自分の体がいつ死んでもおかしくないってことぐらい。
Yeah? My jaw clenches tight at the sudden shift. A stinging sensation. My old scar feels like it's tightening.
まあ、そりゃ、人間はいつか死ぬ。
You know what she means.
あなたの場合、人より早いでしょうけどね。
Her eyes are dead serious. But it's not like I'm the only one that could die easily. I've seen the lines of death that cover this world. Everybody is covered in vulnerabilities. Spots that could render them dead in an instant.
どうしてかしらね。あなたを見ていると、時々、わけもなく怖くなる。そんな不安定な命で、楽しいと思える時があるの？ 四季。
I mean, yeah, I would think so. She's asking me if I enjoy my life? Huh. This girl really is so...
本当にバカだな、お前は。そんなの、俺にわかるはずがないじゃないか。
I couldn't possibly know whether my life is fun. A model sense of justice, a moral code deemed proper by society, a sense of humanity that prizes peace. Those are all gifted to me by Master, and they've been useful and integral in getting me through life so far. At my core, I'm less than human. From the beginning, I've never really grasped those sorts of vague ideas. But there is one thing I can say with certainty. For a little while after I nearly died, probably while I was still undergoing surgery in the operating room, I think I found myself in total blackness. It was probably a dream, if anything. But at the time, I knew I was dead. I knew that the dark place around me was death itself. By some miracle, I was revived, and then I got to meet Master, and even regain some semblance of an ordinary life. For that, I'll be forever grateful. There's something I didn't realize until after I died. This world we live in is so peaceful and so very beautiful. Even if my eyes tried to deny it. I don't know whether I enjoy this life. I don't think I'll ever be able to... I don't think I'll ever be able to set... My, mouth is dry, so I can't talk. Okay, I don't think I'll ever be able to say. Why did it, lag like that? Did y'all see that? As long as I have these eyes, death will be an ever-present stain. But even so, life is beautiful. Even if many people never find happiness. My past self knew that to be human means to derive joy simply from living. It feels so long ago now, but I'm sure that before the accident, I lived life to the fullest. So I can keep going, even after I've been shown that everything is pointless. I'm no longer the same person as before. It's hard to buy that my values and morals are even sincere. For Tono Shiki, the idea of joy died long ago. If you were to ask me whether I'm enjoying my life, I'd probably say yes, unless presented with something irrefutably to the contrary. No matter how terrible things get, I'm satisfied simply knowing that I'm alive. I don't need anyone to tell me this. Humans really do find meaning just in living their lives.
たださ、生きてるだけで楽しいんじゃないかな。今までが楽しかったから、これからもやっていこうって気になるんだ。きっと、そうに違いない。
That's all any of us can really do, to be honest.
まあ、お前の質問に答えるとしたら、こんなところか。
Despite my confident demeanor, I actually feel pretty embarrassed putting it out in the open. After all, I've only got 17 years of life experience. If there's some kind of objective answer to a question like this, I'm not the one to ask. But when I look at the woman in front of me...
そっか。それが四季の心なんだ。
Yeah, I guess so.
そうしているだけで楽しいか。そうよね。余分なことだって分かっていても、楽しいのなら切り捨てることはできないもの。
Yeah, So it's a good way to put it.
私はそれが怖くてつまらないことを聞いたけど、今はそれが答えでいいかな。
With the sweetest of smiles, she embraces my immaturity.
なんだよ。さっきのことまだ引きずってたのか。
I don't think so.
そうだけど、とりあえずわだかまりは消えてくれたわ。だからこの町に救っている吸血鬼を倒すまでは迷わない。それまでシキと一緒に戦うよ。
Arkwood nods confidently, flashing that smile of hers again. Till we fight and defeat this vampire, huh?
そうだったな。俺とお前ってそういう関係だったっけ？
Yeah. Today was an outlier. It made me completely forget that what we have is nothing like this.
なあ、アルクエイド。
Yeah?
全部終わった後、吸血鬼を倒し終わったらさ、別れる前にもう一度だけこうして遊ばないか？
それどういうこと？
You know, go on a date?
アルクエイドの目的が済んだら、もう一度ぐらい無駄なことをしようって言ったんだよ。結局俺とお前は協力し合っているから一緒にいるだけだろ。だから本当に何の義務もなくなった後、何の意味もなく会えたらどうなるかなって。
Yeah.
そう思っただけ。
That would be interesting. Though that's not my true motive. What I really want for us is to hang out as normal friends. Then Arkwood could spend a day having fun, making normal memories, not thinking about vampires. I think she would enjoy that. You can see his reflection.
まあ、お前が忙しいって言うんなら別にいいけど。
Yeah, you never know. She could have important, true ancestor business to do. And my mouth spouts the opposite of what my heart yearns to say. Arkwood's eyes briefly widen in shock. Oh.
全部終わったらまたここに来ようね、シキ。何の意味もないけど、それはきっとすごく楽しいよ。
With a bounce in her step and a brilliant smile, she turns my suggestion into a promise. Here in this classroom dyed in sunset, the image of her awash in hues outside of time will leave a lasting memory for the rest of my days. Man. Afterwards, she forced me to take her to the broadcasting room, the art room, and so on. By the time we finish our tour of the school, the sun is long set. It's just past 7:30 now. Still a little early in the evening, but we might as well start hunting now. With that though, I'm gonna stop there. That was over 2 hours. And I don't know how long tonight's hunt will go, so I'm gonna stop. And I think I'll do the dead end for the choice with Akiha next time, and so I can put it at the end of the 10th day. But or I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, no, that's gonna do it. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, next time we will finish day 10. And if it ends up actually being really short where nothing happens, I'll just slap it onto the end of this one. So I'll either see you next time, or there'll be a jump cut for you. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, yeah, I'll catch you later. Peace.